Hey Capricorn, welcome to your weekly forecast for February 22nd through the 28th. This is going to be for Capricorn Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you happen to stumble upon this reading outside of the February 22nd to 28th time frame, don't you worry your pretty little head, my darlings. You have been led to this video whenever it was time for you to hear the messages. So even if it's 2 years from now and you're watching this, if you were led here, there's at least one message in here for you somewhere. It is a general reading. Not every single message will resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. All right, Cappies. Let's see what is going on for you guys in the coming energy. The first card we have here is Eight of Cups. Excuse me. Those are cups. They are not wands. So, Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is a card that comes up when we're searching for connection and deeper meaning, right? This is a card that comes up when somebody is longing for a career change, or they're looking at their relationship and they're like, oh gosh, I just don't feel fulfilled. And they feel like something is missing in their life, but they're not sure quite what, right? Like something is missing, but I can't put my finger on what that is. In my experience, I have seen over the years reading for people, Eight of Cups usually seems to come up for somebody who is very driven. Like you put a goal for yourself and you don't rest until you achieve that goal. You work very, very hard and you do everything that you can to achieve this goal and you succeed. Goal after goal. The issue is this: the success is very short-lived. It's like, yes, I finally did it. A little time passes and you're like, oh, but I don't feel different. I thought I was going to feel different. So maybe I chose the wrong thing. Maybe I'm going to be happier and I go back and I get my bachelor's instead of my associates. Or maybe I'll be happier if I go back and get my master's, right? Or maybe I need to, major in something else, or once I land this job or that job, or find the romantic partner. Okay, well maybe I'll feel happier when we're engaged or married. Maybe I'll be happier when we have a child. It's always like, okay, I think this is what's gonna make me happy. You reach it, you're happy for a little bit, and you're like, dang, it's something still missing. So I see Eight of Cups come up kind of as like a little heads up to say, look, Capricorn, the thing that you're longing for right now, the thing that you're trying to go after, you're going to have it. You're going to receive it. But the universe is trying to help you break a cycle here so that you can actually fully enjoy it. You can actually fully enjoy that success and feel fulfilled, right? Or be in a relationship and actually feel love, right? It's not that you're choosing to do the wrong things. It's that we have this void, right? And the missing piece here is the spiritual connection. And I know some of you might be very quick to be coming at me in the comments and saying, Amethyst, I meditate every single day. I pray. I light my incense. I light my candles. I am a Reiki master. I'm this, I'm that. I'm not doubting any of that. But guys, please just consider this. It happens to all of us. Sometimes our spiritual routine becomes very routine. It loses its connection. It's like we're going through the motions. So even if you're somebody that you're doing something in terms of you wake up early every day and you meditate, or you pray every single day, or you listen to your spiritual music, or you do you do your yoga, or whatever it is, however it is that you connect, you're being asked to kind of maybe change it up here and to connect a little bit more deeply, because until you make the spiritual connection, no matter how much you work, no matter what goals you set for yourself, you're going to keep feeling like something's missing. So you're being asked to make the connection so that you can actually enjoy the fruits of your labor. Okay? Your next card here, my dears, is the Nine of Cups. And this is wishes coming true. What did I tell you? I said, when I see the Eight of Cups come up, it's like what you're asking for is going to happen. We just want to make sure you're going to enjoy it. So make the connection. And sure enough, your next card here is the Nine of Cups. And Nine of Cups is a wish coming true. Now, Capricorn, it's really interesting because you guys had a message come up a couple of weeks ago. And then I think it came up again a couple of weeks before that, where you guys were clearing energy, where you were no longer allowing people to make you feel guilty or selfish. And Nine of Cups is one of those cards for me that sometimes when things are going good for you, people want to make you feel, or try to make you feel like you're being guilty, or you're being selfish, or you're just doing what you want to do for you, and you're not, you know, taking care of them, or you're not there for them, or you're not sharing the wealth with them. And so Nine of Cups sometimes comes in with this sense of like, giving yourself permission to say, this is mine. Like, I worked for it. This is mine. Like, it's okay for you to do that, right? I don't care how much money you have in the whole wide world. If you gave $1 to every single person you passed while walking down the street, eventually you're going to run out of money, right? Everybody has a budget. And so you might have people around you who aren't understanding that. They might be seeing you like a money tree, or you might be feeling guilty to receive because you're like, well, I need to come up with money so that I can buy my parents a house, or I need to come up with money so that I can, build that school in that area to help underserved community, like it's my dream. And so it's like you have this guilt to receive. So I still feel here with the Nine of Cups, this wish is coming true, but you're also overcoming this guilt around receiving, or this feeling like you're being selfish by receiving it. Okay, I feel this is something that you're clearing. Your next card here, my darlings, is the Knight of Cups. This is kind of like our stalker card this week. It's come up for several of the signs. So if you're one of the people that watches your moon sign and rising sign because you want to get a feeling of the whole picture, some of you have seen this card already a couple of times. Maybe some of you in all 3 of your videos. But the Knight of Cups is making an appearance for us here in this week. So the Knight of Cups is going to be this energy here of seeking that which inspires us, seeking that which, brings a sense of beauty and joy into our life, kind of following the path of the heart and the things that are pleasing to you. And I just heard aesthetically pleasing. So some of you might be bringing beauty into your personal space, whether it's at work. You might be kind of redecorating your little work area, or within your home, or in your bedroom, where you're specifically wanting it to look pretty, or look beautiful, or things that are inspiring you. I feel some of you had like a whole lot of inspirational quotes and vision boards and notes to yourself and things written that you have had it up to give you a way of like manifesting or keeping on a positive path. And those of you who have been doing that, I'm sorry, I'm giggling. I just got a visual of Always Sunny in Philadelphia, when Charlie had the Pepe Sylvia, all the post-it notes with all of the lines connecting them all. Like, some of you are looking around and it's like it's feeling very overwhelming, or very cluttered, or very like, oh my gosh, it's so much. And so I feel like some of you are taking all that stuff down. You're taking down your inspirational quotes. You're taking down the big old schedule on the wall. You're taking down, the vision board. And instead, you're putting things that are nice to look at, that are still reminding you of those goals, right? So like, if you've been reminding yourself to be more loving towards yourself, or to speak more lovingly with yourself internally in terms of dialogue, maybe you're taking a nice little, rose quartz crystal, and you're putting it somewhere like next to a flower in a vase or something, where you're going to be able to see it every single day. So you're putting the reminders in a different way. For some reason, I'm getting that vibe for some of you. You're bringing the inspiration and the messages in the way that you're having your space set up or decorated. Okay. Again, here, this Knight of Cups is going to be pursuing joy, inspiration, beauty, bringing beauty into your life. Your next card here, my darlings, is the Emperor. And this is a major arcana card, okay? Some of you could be dealing with an Aries or a Scorpio, specifically masculine energy, very strong, very masculine Scorpio energy or Aries energy here. Or if you have Scorpio or Aries in your chart, then you might be really kind of focusing on this area of your life, getting it together, getting it established. Overall, though, here with the Emperor energy, it is a major arcana card, obviously. And the major arcana cards come up when we're at a significant crossroads, a significant new beginning. We're coming into a significant chapter in our life, a defining chapter. And so this is going to be directly connected with what we came here to learn, what we came here to accomplish. And the Emperor is a card of structure, foundation, order, discipline. Okay, having a system in place. And so for a lot of you Capricorns, I feel like you're starting off by creating a schedule. Like you haven't had a schedule in forever, but you're beginning to create that schedule, right? I'm gonna wake up at this time. I'm gonna have my little wake up routine where I can ease into my day, being able to enjoy it, being able to kind of take it easy, have my tea, have my coffee, read something, listen to music, meditate, work out, whatever it is that gets you going in the morning. And specifically also like you're scheduling your work times, your break times, your eating times. Some of you are coming into this energy of taking ownership of a project or idea. Okay, you don't want to be told how to do it anymore. And I think this is especially true for those of you that have been collaborating with someone, or you've been having to work on something at work with other people, and there might be some frustration where you are approaching whoever is in charge above you and just basically saying, like, here's where we're wasting a lot of time, here's where we're wasting a lot of money, here's why it's not successful, these are the changes that need to be made. And you're not like coming in and demanding it, like, this is what we're doing right now, and everybody's gonna listen to me. Not in that kind of way, but I feel like you're presenting it in a very convincing way, in a very calm way, logical way, very reasonable way. And so I feel like you're being entrusted or being given kind of full leadership or full ownership of how this is going to move forward. And you know, you're bringing in structure, you're bringing in order in a situation that otherwise for many of you has been draining you or stressing you out. Like you're tired of taking this work home mentally, thinking about it, obsessing about it, trying to herd all the cats, as they say, and you've had it. And so you're saying, this is the way it needs to be done. Those of you where this isn't a boss that like you clock in every day, and where you clock in every day, if it's not a boss, those of you that it's not a boss in that way, but like a creative collaboration or a freelance thing that you're doing, I feel you're about ready to walk away from it because it's just consuming so much time and energy. And you're approaching the person and you're basically saying, look, in my expertise, in my experience, here's why this isn't working. And here's what needs to be done. And I don't want to, take your money and charge you and put all my time and all my energy and not have this go anywhere for either of us. So if I'm going to continue to work on it, this is how it needs to be done. And so I feel in this way, you're like ready to walk away, some of you, from the situation because it's just so nerve-wracking or all-consuming. And I feel like you're stepping into authority. I feel that for many of you, the outcome here is that you're being entrusted in it. or you're being entrusted with it. So you're taking ownership or leadership over a project, something work related that has been draining you. If it's not work related, it could be getting family situations in order. You know, maybe you have older parents and there's a lot of clutter and things that need to, you know, they need help with, or if there's things in terms of estate or property that needs to be handled, taxes that need to be filed, uh, you know, property that needs to be distributed. I feel like you're taking ownership of that process. The next card here, my darlings, is the Star card, another major arcana card. This could be Aquarius energy for some of you. Okay, major arcana card. So a new chapter, a new shift. Overall, the Star card comes up to let us know that we can expect for things to get better now. The worst of it is over. The worst of it is behind us. After all, the Star follows the Tower. The Star is the card that comes after the Tower that says you made it through the chaos, right? And you made your way through the darkness, a bright and shining light and an inspiration for others. The Star card is also like future planning, long-term planning for the future, successful retirement, more than one avenue of income, more than one stream of income coming in for you. So many of you also might be putting together some kind of retirement plan or thinking on how to take what you have and invest it into the future. I feel some of you are thinking about acquiring properties and like renting them out. And so you have this plan on how you're going to kind of start small here and work into doing this. So, you know, you might kind of start looking into ways of making a little extra money, you know, gifts or talents that you have. Maybe taking the money that you have and going to an area where that money is gonna go a lot farther and acquiring property, and then little by little, you know, renting it out here, renting it out there. I feel some of you are doing something along those lines. But overall, if it's not property, in some way you're trying to set something up to have I guess passive income would be the best term. Passive income is when we have money coming in where we don't actually have to do physical labor, right? So if somebody had investments that were paying them off, or residual payments that were coming in for something, or something in terms of like royalties, or or like a property income, like I said, just like money coming in where you're not actually waking up and going to work for it. Some of you are establishing this kind of income and thinking about your future in this way. Overall, though, let's put money aside. The Star card is a beautiful card of inspiration and creativity, rising above the challenges, finding the way out, and being able to help and to show others the way out. Okay, Cappies? Be sure to check out your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks those will resonate with you more than others. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do for you. If you want to go to calendly.com/amethystangelite, you can schedule a private reading with me there. Those of you who want more of a love reading, love and romance, the love and romance readings are linked in the description of the video as well. Thanks so much for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Bye, Cappies. Take care.